This is a walkthrough and summary of the smart email classifier that I have created through my little business, Learn Loop, which is like a lab of little projects and experiments. So, in a nutshell, what this is, I'll explain it quickly. Is we get tons of emails every single day, as you do, as everyone does in their personal life, in their business. And it's often quite hard to see through all the fluff and also stay on top of what actually matters. So what I've created is a simple, or it doesn't look simple, but it is simple workflow, which utilizes AI to be our best friend when we're not looking. So if you just look on screen here, if you imagine we get an email through Gmail, this is what I use, which is what most people use these days. An email comes through, and this is where the magic happens. So I've programmed a sort of AI. I've used OpenAI in this case. It doesn't really matter. You can use whichever one you want to essentially deem and read the emails and deem them to be one of these four categories here. So this is high priority, customer support, promotions, and finance or billing. So as an example, high priority could be, a complaint from a client. It could be someone's, I don't know, ringing in sick and they also emailed you for some reason. Customer support could be inquiries, refunds, all these kind of things. Promotions, again, this could be stuff you don't really want to see, your Christmas deals and all that. Finance billing could be an invoice you owe or an invoice has been paid to you. These are all important things. So, in a nutshell, what would happen is this little box here would determine which of these four categories the email belongs to. And then, if it's any of the bottom three, so customer support, promotions, finance, billing, it will send them to here, here, or here. And then these each have their own dedicated agent, which understands this category of content, and then it will send it. It will draft an email for us based on the content it's given, and then send it back to our email supplier, in this case Gmail, as a draft email. So when you come into work in the morning, you could have 5, 10, 15 drafts all ready to go. If it's for a promotion of like 10% off and it's a company, you're not going to send a draft realistically. You can just delete it and it's all gone altogether. But if it's customer support, your sales team could come in the morning and have drafts pre-written out, ready to be given the okay or not okay by the human, edited and then sent off. So it just cuts a lot of faff out and also actually get on top of your day fairly quickly. The main one though that I want to talk to you about is this part here. This is an urgent high priority. And essentially, this could be, again, what did I say earlier? A complaint. It could be supplies not arriving on time, whatever your industry is, whatever you deem to be important. It will pass it, the AI will recognize that. It will pass it straight up to here as a high priority, give it its own trained AI sort of agent, more so than these three here, to really like dig deep into what the issue is and what we need you to know as the business owner or the manager or whoever you are, and then send a message to you directly. In this case, Telegram, just because that's what I've been building on recently. You can use WhatsApp, whatever you want, so that even if an email is lost in all the void, you will get a text message directly summarizing what's gone wrong, what's so important, and your steps. Because you could obviously realistically, if you're a business owner, you've got a team. You're not going to be the one who's dealing with this. Maybe you're going to be the one who's getting told this by your team. So this could go to your team with, say, paired with the system I just demoed. If you've looked back on my profile of the SOP agent, that could be a sort of like a double whammy of here's what's gone wrong, and here's what we need to fix if we let these two systems talk to each other. Might not make sense if you're not watching the video. But yeah, this is going to save a lot of time. It's going to save a lot of mistakes. Could potentially save you a lot of money as well if you miss an important email or you accidentally delete something. In this case, it wouldn't happen because you would get notified instantly to your phone via text message to say this is what's happened. So yeah, it looks complicated, but it's a fairly simple workflow. I hope you could follow it along. Sorry that dragged through a little bit. Hopefully, you guys can implement this into your lives or your business. And as always, if not, feel free to give me a message. I'll be happy to give you a proper demo. And yeah, thanks for listening.